Hi, I'm Stephanie Musker. We're here in Miami, Florida at IT Expo East 2013. And today I'm joined by Scott Wharton, CEO of Vidtel. Scott, always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for being on the show.
Likewise, Stephanie.
Definitely. So, I mean, you've had a pretty big presence at the show this week. Tell us a little bit about Vidtel, and then we'll jump into kind of what you guys are up to.
Sure. So Vidtel is a cloud-based any-to-any video conferencing provider. So we've solved the problem of interoperability, where we can take conference room systems from an enterprise or Skype or Google Talk, and now WebRTC from a browser, and just make it all together. Try to make video conferencing as easy as a phone call.
Sure. So, I mean, you mentioned WebRTC. Obviously, that's a big part of kind of where the company's going. An emerging trend that I think that you guys are on the cutting edge of. Can you talk a little bit more about what the benefits of WebRTC are?
Sure. So part of the benefits of WebRTC is, instead of, if you remember when you used to have a video that you were watching on the internet, you had to associate it with a file and download it, and it was hard to figure out how to make that work. Today, you just click on a button and we watch videos. And we take for granted that you can do that today. So we're doing the same thing with video conferencing, where you can just go into a web browser and click, and then you could be in a high-quality video call. It's as easy as that, and we think that's a game changer.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And I mean, I know that we're still kind of in the beginning stages of it, but I see the adoption level for video, because I mean, I know that it wasn't as high as we had anticipated at some points, but I see it definitely skyrocketing to be able to do this without having to download plugins or anything along those lines. So I mean, it puts you guys in a unique position.
I think it really does, and I think what people don't realize is that WebRTC it seems simple, but on the back end, it's actually very complicated to make it be so simple.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing is a huge shift. We launched our WebRTC offering at IT Expo this week, and we've seen a shift from people using standalone clients to WebRTC, and the feedback is just, it's almost universally positive. So
well, you're absolutely right too, because it makes it so much easier for the end user, which is great, but they have no idea what goes into it that you guys have to make sure is working properly to give them an efficient experience.
That's right, and we're doing, I think, is different than most people, where a lot of people use proprietary plugins or part of WebRTC, where we're really using the native WebRTC. So it's just the browser. There's nothing to download or plug in. In fact, I was doing an interview the other day with someone, and they said, well, how does this work? And I said, you have a laptop there, right?
Let me show you.
And then he called my house, and my kid happened to answer, and we just said, oh, wow, I can't believe how easy that was.
That's great. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, it's easy to show the benefits to being able to give a demo like that. Are you giving a demo on the floor?
We have some partners giving demos on the floor, and then anybody who wants to use it, it's right up on our website. They can go and get a free trial, sign up and try it.
Good. So, I mean, as you said, it's definitely a game changer in the industry. How do you see it being a game changer for Vidtel?
Well, we see it a game changer for us in that part of what our customers are asking for is they want to have the high quality that they have in their enterprise systems, but they want to make it easy to make it accessible to everyone else. And the fact that you can just send out a web link and people on the other side don't need anything, really we think is going to be an accelerant for both usage. And for us, with this we're unique in that we're the only ones in the industry that have this gateway between native WebRTC and the standard enterprise systems of SIP and H.323. And anybody who has existing video conferencing, they tell us this is a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you have it?
Right. And you obviously were at the event, the WebRTC event that we had a couple months back, and won an award.
We won an award. We won Best Conferencing App over 14, so that was great. And we were a sponsor, and it was a great event, and there was a lot of excitement about WebRTC.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of buzz about the topic, so I think it's great that you guys have kind of jumped on as it's happening. In terms of moving forward, what can we look forward to from Vidtel?
So we'll probably be expanding out on WebRTC, getting it out to more customers. We'll be announcing more customers and partnerships, and we'll be looking forward to expanding what we do in WebRTC, including other browsers, moving to mobile platforms, and so there's a lot going on this year.
Yeah, definitely. Exciting times. Well, it's always great to catch up with you, Scott. Thanks so much for being on the show today.
Same here, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Okay.